Pete here with the smallbusinessresourcecenter.com and Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel, your source for information on coronavirus stimulus programs, business help tips, and motivation. And today we're going to go over GroovePages. Of course, I did get you guys a free access to GroovePages, but what I want to do real quick, because you guys are asking, is show you how to set it up. Of course, when you're looking at anything, if you don't know how to use it, it's not going to make sense at all. So I understand people said, thanks for the free website, but now what do I do? So keep in mind, I'm a little new here too, but I just want to go over a couple things. First of all, you did get the free plan, and that's what I wanted to go over. Free plan gives you Groove Sell, Groove Affiliate, and GroovePages Lite. If you just decide you want to use their affiliate program, you can actually sell this at 20% affiliate pay. But keep in mind, if you're free, that means you don't get anything, but regardless, anything. So it's good to be able to get free lifetime access. This is going to end sometime. They're planning on selling the website for $99 a month and $199 a month soon. So this lifetime access, it is going to end sometime soon. And when you're paying for the lifetime access, or if you got a free site, what you got for free will be free forever. But if you need anything extra, you'll have to pay for those extras. If you go for the lifetime access right now, this is what they do. Lifetime access for all the premium services is $13.97, 12 payments of $188, 6 payments of $288, or 3 easy payments of $497, which is a pretty good deal. And you have 14 days to cancel if you decide to cancel. But if you're looking at this, the reason why I wanted to go over this is because of the simple fact that I paid way more than that for many of the websites that I use monthly. ClickFunnels alone, I was on their platinum version, which was around 300. It was actually over 300. Then they reduced it. I don't know if it was because people are canceling, but they reduced it. So then I got a little discount, but it was like 280 something a month. And it didn't even do everything that this is going to do. So if you go with a platinum and you get lifetime, once you're paid off, if you need to go for $188 a month and you're paid off in a year, you get Groove Sell, which is a sales funnel and landing page, sales funnel, Groove Affiliate, which allows you to sell their affiliates or your own products as an affiliate. GroovePages Pro, which is basically sales funnel from my understanding. Groove Mail, that allows you to do mass emails to people without getting them blocked. Membership site, Groove Member, so you can start a membership website and you can control those members, paid members to you. Groove Video allows you to have hosting. So it's a little bit different from YouTube. I know you're watching YouTube right now. You got to keep in mind, YouTube puts ads and stuff. If you have a website, you do not want typically a YouTube link on your website because it looks like it came from YouTube. And sometimes people might be looking at your website and it shows ads for competitors. And plus, it's very unprofessional. So this allows you to host your own videos. Separately, I pay a couple $100 a month for someone else for this same service. Email leads, it allows you to email your leads. This also has a cart feature for an abandoned cart, which is sometimes additional fees. That means if somebody says they're going to buy something and leaves, which sometimes happens, it allows you to contact them back or have a pop-up that says, hey, what happened? Allows you to email people who purchase from you, email affiliates, have a blog. I'm not sure what GrooveDesk does, but it's good, trust me. Then it has calendar, surveys, and quizzes. These things are not included, but if you get the premium version now for the $188 a month or the total of $13.97 a month, you get Groov Webinars, which similar to like Webinar Jam or EverWebinar. There's a couple companies like that, but it allows you to create automated webinars, and that will be included right now. And Groove e-commerce. So, and that basically is included too. So soon these are going to be $199 a month, $99 a month. There's nothing for free. And if you go with a lifetime access now, once you're paid off, you have nothing else to pay ever. And you get all the products. Every upgrade in the future actually comes automatically. So that's what I want to explain, because it's such a great promotion. If you're looking at this, most of the times you're not going to get a deal like this. But the reason why they're offering it is because they're new, and everything you get is included with this. So when is this going to end? I'm not 100% sure, but I'll have the link in the description, this link right here, that you'll be able to get the ultimate package, which is everything unlimited lifetime. The next thing I'm going to go over is what is in this video. People want to know how to build your first website. So once you log into the GrooveFunnels, there is a link called Groove Digital Academy. You do have to set up a account, but what this has is GrooveCart training, shows you how to use GrooveCart, GrooveFunnels training, so tells you how to make a website, and Groove Digital Presence, expert interview series. So all these, I believe, are free right now. In the future, you may have to pay for them. Keep in mind it's because they're new. And of course, I'm going to just basically go over the first page here before I show you how to make your first page. But I have the ultimate package, what I call it. So I have everything: GroovePages, GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, Groove Mail, Groove Membership or Member, Groove Video. Let me move my head here. Future GrooveFunnels, e-commerce, marketplace, app store. This is actually for emailing and stuff like that, so you can get your emails to go through so they don't go into spam. Okay, other services, events and workshops, education, tutorials, help desk, so they do have support. They have Facebook groups. And of course, they have getting started. Click on the menu to the left, get started with GrooveFunnels. And what's in upgrade? So not a pro member, you can click here to see if you got just the basic service or a lower service, what you would all get. So for a very limited time, I just want to say you'll be able to upgrade to the unlimited, pay once, and then you don't have to pay anything else. So keep in mind, I'll have the link in the description so you can go right to that if you want to. And the affiliate program. If you do decide you want to sell GrooveFunnels, right now the affiliate program pays pretty well. It's 40% recurring revenue. Well, of course, I have that because I'm a premium member. If you're not premium, you only get 20% from my understanding, or 10%. Groove Academy, Groove Ads, I mentioned that. They teach you how to get your ads done and do it properly. Groove Pay, so it integrates payment processing so you don't have problems. Tutorials, video search engines, webinar training. So they do webinar trainings every Tuesday at 6 p.m. You can register for those when you log in. You can go to the Facebook group, and there's super FAQs, and then there's support, of course, when you have to contact support. What they really would like you to do, if you could, if you have any problems using it, you can report a bug right down below here. And if you're using it and you would like a feature added, maybe it's something you found somewhere else, you can request features. You just click the link right here. So it definitely makes it very easy. And now I'm going to show you how to make your first page. Okay, so now we're at the pages section and you want to build your first page. This would be the home screen. You click pages. That will open up to this section here. And since I'm new also, it says create your first site. Obviously, I don't have any. So going to new sites. When you click new sites, up at the top right, they have a blank template. That would be good if you're great and you understand how this works, because you can just go from there. I've used a couple builders, by the way, but I will have to navigate through this, so I will be doing some partial recordings. But if you open up the templates here, They have a couple templates you can start off with, depending upon what you're looking for: webinar registration, order confirmation, upsell, VSL, VLS, landing page, home page, thank you page. So keep in mind, they have a couple different ones. And I know when you're looking at these, sometimes you might say, like, this is not me or something. But typically you can change the graphics in all of these. This is just a starting point of something they found that might work well. So I'm going to select this for the case of the video. Okay, now you're on the landing page, and it's pretty simple. A lot of these elements, they try to make it intuitive. So if you needed to move anything, you simply, simply screw up the website. If you make a mistake like I just did, all you got to do is go back. There you go. So if you make a mistake, this could be moved anywhere. I don't know what I did to it, but like I mentioned, you can always go back if you make a mistake. Publish publishes, save saves it. Don't forget, when you're working on something, if you want it to maintain, make sure you save it and then make sure you publish, which means it goes live. So let's just say you wanted to change this because you have a store, small business resource center. Just for the point of this, I'm not going to make it professional, just explaining how easy it is to do. So now I got that saved. Here with your images, if you select the image, you don't want it, you can delete it, you can copy the image, you can download it. When you select an image and this opens up on the right size, you can change the size. You can make it transparent. And you can also change it. So here you can, let's just imagine I did like this page and I just wanted to put my own image. All you got to do is hit choose image, upload the image, and then boom, you've got your new image right there. So it's pretty simple. For buttons, this is just a button up there which can have an action. I'm going to go back to here. Once again, you can change your transparency, colors, size. If you have an image for a button that you want to use, you can do that. And then configure. Here's the configures where you can change this. So if you don't want it to say button, you could put sign up now. And then of course there's a link. It could go to a certain page. It could go to a URL. It could go to a pop-up. So that would be a little bit more technical, but let's just say you have a pop-up and then it would say, give me your email or something like that. You can put all of that. It could do nothing. Right now it does nothing. Hit update, and now there it's very simple. Sign up now. And then of course you want to edit this text. Here it's set up for email. Of course you have the same features. You can input an email and then send it to me. So this could be for somebody who wants, if you have a website and you're like, get me your email and I will give you, my PDF on how to make a website or something. Then you put that in there, they send you the email, and now you try to market to them or communicate with them. And same basic things, you have your background, image, spacing. This allows you to put the spacing around your item here, so you can change that, increase or decrease it. And you can configure. So the attributes, input name, email, which of course right here, our input, it's an email and your email. So, and if you could set up validation rules. I don't have any validation rules, but if you wanted to set that up, a lot of times you can set this up to make sure people aren't just putting anything and clicking that because they want to go to a next part of your website. Now you can put whatever you want here if you're going to use this standard page, or if you don't like any of this stuff, you can simply delete all of it. But if you do want to use it, of course, you can change your images. You can change your text. Just select it, change the text. You can change it to bold, italicize, underline. The font size, you can put a link if you want to have a hyperlink, change how it is aligned. Right now it's set for centered, but you may want to change alignment. If you make a mistake, of course, you can go back and forth. And going back to the image, you can move this around. You can change the image if you want. Go back to the side here, choose image, and upload a new image. Basically, all this stuff is really the same. You just have to decide what you want to do. They have this set up that you can get referrals or some kind of testimonial information. You can add links here that would go to other pages. So keep in mind, if you're newer, you may want to just delete most of this stuff if you want a general landing page. And next, we're going to go over blocks. Basically, what blocks are is a simple way to make your website. So for a lot of people that are not designers, this just makes things very, very easy. They have this segmented into all blocks, or if you know about what you're looking for, you just look for it here. So if you want tiles, they have these tiles set up. They're just drag and drop. And then now you have a tile that you can type words here. If you made a mistake or put it in the wrong place, keep in mind this is the move. Or let's just say you made a mistake. That's not what you were looking for. If you look at testimonials, this was what was at the bottom actually. Of course, all these will be separated. So you find the one you like, add it, and then later you can adjust the background images. Like this one is white, but you can adjust all these backgrounds with your own if you want. Navigation bar, of course, the navigation bar typically is at near the top of the website somewhere. So you can decide where you want it. And there was already one here, by the way, but that just kind of gives you an idea of a navigation bar. You can add other things here. It doesn't have to stay that way. And of course, if you don't like it, just back up. Forms, they have different types of forms to ask for information. Like this is a form, but if you don't like that one, here's another one. You can just drag and drop. Boom, and now you got a form. All this is editable. Now you can collect people's information, change the image. Very, very simple. Back up here. Of course, for a lot of this stuff, if you want to make this your own, you should have some of your own graphics. And I'm going to have another video on that, but you should have some of your own graphics, like your company logo, maybe photos or you. You can use their stock photos. They do have a lot of stock images, and like this stuff is all stock, and you're allowed to use it if you want. So I'm not saying anything negative, but typically a lot of times if you have a local business or something, you want to use your own photo of yourself. And these are all what they call wireframes in blocks, and that's like an alert bar. You can move this over here if you don't even know what it is. Okay, alert bar. So it's a alert bar to grab someone's attention. Very easy to add, very easy to remove. So you just have to go through, customize this how you want. Download box if you're downloading something. Simple divider, that basically just puts a line on your web page. Download, you got footers. Footers typically have like your social media. I'm going to put this here. And then, of course, let's just say you're ready to edit this. You just click on it. And then go here to configure. And you can configure the icons if needed. And then, of course, link to page and link page. You can basically do that, or link to URL. And let's just say if you're social media, you put your URL link, you paste it there. Always test your links, by the way. And then when you're done, you update it. So it's very simple to do that for whatever social media. And of course, if you didn't want this, simply delete it. Or when you're done working on it, sometimes it's easier to keep it here than drag and drop this whole thing all the way to the bottom of the page. Now we removed it. All right. And now we go to elements. Elements basically give you the option to change certain things like your text, paragraphs, paragraphs with icons, quote blocks. So anything you want to add, just add it. Boom. And now you got a professional looking quote. So you might have something that you want to say, like, hey, I do a great job at helping people with this. Or, you know, John says John Doe, of course. Maybe Tina helped me a lot, or she makes the best cakes, whatever you want to do, you know, and then basically that puts a quote there. So a lot of really nice things. You just have to drag and drop and see what you want to add. And that makes it very easy. You know, you want to list, they have different ways of listing, different buttons, a round image, a square image, YouTube video, Vimeo video, carousel. Carousel basically usually is pictures that you can go back and forth, icons, forms, check boxes, whatever you want to do. They seem like they've made it pretty simple. Google Maps, that would be a link. Code embed, that would be more for people who know what they're doing, but it allows you to update and embed an HTML code. Progress bar, navigation bars, pretty much if you want it. If you want 3 columns, this will allow you to change that. That's like this is a 3-column row. Just drag and drop. All right, once you change the name of your site, you'll see it right here. If you want to add new pages, you can click this and it can start from scratch, or you can add another template. Keep in mind this is a landing page, but you may want to have an upsell page, a thank you page if people inputted their email, whatever you have to do. If you're starting and you just want a basic, simple page, you could take out most of these elements that have that. But let's just say we're going to start from scratch. I'm just going to add this element here. And for the sake of this, I'm just going to add some blocks so there's something. Okay, then you hit save. Now if you go to pages, now I have a second page. You can rename that, and that could be like welcome, or, you know, let's just call it thank you. I'm just going to do that. Usually welcome page would be your first page. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to basically show you how to do it. You can change what you want here. Don't forget to save and publish if you're publishing. Let's just imagine you're working on this page, but you don't want this to show up because it's messed up. You can always drag this and put this into hidden pages. Now this will show up. If people are looking at it, you can finish this page later. And then when you're ready to go live, bring it back up to thank you and save and publish as always. So it makes it very simple to be able to do that. Now, if you go to pop-ups, basically you can create a new pop-up. The reason why sometimes you would want a pop-up is the fact that somebody might be on your page. Now they might be leaving, but they didn't do anything. You might have a sales page. You might have, give me your email, you know, and I will send you recipes or whatever you want to do. But then they looked at it and they didn't do anything. So the pop-up, basically you just add it in here. And now you type your message. You know, hey, you didn't get my recipe. All I need is your email address and I will PDF you the 10 best ways to bake a cake or whatever you have. You know, change the message, subscribe, or change this. You could put get the recipes, subscribe to my newsletter, and then boom, that's done. Don't forget to save and exit. And you created that. It's pretty easy. So now that you're done that, and let's just say your website's done, you of course can publish it. When you look at here, basically they have host your site with us. This allows you to get a subdomain for free. Warning, changing will move all your existing sites to the new subdomain. So you could put that in there if you need to. So if you do need to for the time being and you don't have your own domain, you could put whatever you want, small business resource center. And I hit set, and then it moves all existing sites. When it says all existing sites, I'm not sure that's every single one or just all of them on this new website, because you could have 10 pages here. That would be something I would have to clarify. But if you do have your own domain, you hit publish on your domain and then type that in there. So www, type your domain, and then basically publish. So to publish a custom domain, you must create a CNAME, A name, or alias record with your domain and register pointed to. This basically is a little bit more complex, but if you're using something like Godaddy, you have to go into your settings, and Godaddy is helpful to do that. That you have to put host10.groovepages.com in your records, so your website that your domain you're using says, okay, this is where it kind of forwards it to this page. So that's the best way for me to explain that. I'm actually going to have a link on how to get a domain with GoDaddy for, I think, $1. But that's not a guarantee that it's all domains. So it's $1 a year. But if you want to use one of their subdomains, it's actually free. It just doesn't really look so professional, to be quite honest with you, to do that. So most people would want to get a custom URL or domain and kind of go from there, because it, of course, looks much better. Once that's all done, you got to set this up and then basically input this information correctly, hit publish, and go from there. They do have support, by the way, to help you with that. Once this is set up once and it's published, you can do any editing. And then once you edit, save, and publish, it'll update it. So you want to keep that in mind. If you start by making one page first, I would do that. Hit publish. And then when you update other pages, publish, and then you're fine. Your domain only has to be set up once. So if you're interested in the premium features, I recommend going for the $180 a month payments for 12 months. After that, there's nothing else to buy for the life of owning this. So that's a great deal if you ask me. If you want the free option, I'll have the link for the free option too. Check it out. And if this helped you, smash the like button, of course. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe, notification bell, and share this with a friend. This is Pete with the smallbusinessresourcecenter.com and Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel. Have a great day.